So what's the total amount that's been spent on the cashless debit card trial so far and projected to be spent over the forward estimates, including the Northern Territory rollout?
Senator, I don't have actual, Tina Blott, Group Manager, Community Group, I don't actually have a breakdown of that. I just have the details of the amount of money per each financial year so far that's been spent across for the cashless debit card.
So you do have... Sorry, Ms Blewett.
Oh, I thought you were asking for a granular level. I can tell you each year what's been spent on cashless debit card. Is that Yes, sorry, thanks. Thank you. So 15-16, 10.982 million. 16-17, 8.076 million. 17-18, 15.132 million. And 18-19, 16.176 million.
And so what's your total there?
50.367 million.
That's been spent on cashless debit card trial so far?
Correct.
Does that include all the costs of injury? What does that include?
That includes evaluation, card provider costs, Department of Social Services departmental costs, Service Australia departmental costs, Department of Prime Minister and Cabinet departmental costs, communications, legal, consultancy, covers everything.
And what was the total of the number of people on the cashless debit card trial?
12,000, somewhere here.
But there's been different numbers in
different years, yeah.
as it's gone, so it's...
Yes, 12,150 at the moment, Senator.
Sorry, 12,150
150 at the moment.
cashless debit card participants on the trial. So that's 50 million, right? For 12,000 participants.
Over a number of years,
Over a number of years, yeah.
Over
5 years?
5 years.
$400 per participant. 4 years worth of funding there.
Okay. So 50 million over 5 years, so that's 10 million a year,
Yes, I've read it.
The costs have varied around.
roughly.
Yeah.
10 million a year.
10, 8, 15, 16.
10 million a year for 12,000 people over 5 years. And so how much would you want to put in the Northern Territory for 23,000 people to move from Basics card to CDC?
So some of those costs that Ms Blewett's discussed were kind of set-up costs and the like as well?
Correct.
So have we got any figures about the Northern Territory?
No, so in the last budget, the government announced 128.8 million. That was for transitioning income management to CDC, extension of a year for the current sites, and some other components. Have I missed anything? Yeah.
And Minister, you were planning to roll this out in the Northern Territory next month. Is that correct?
No.
Oh, I thought April was you.
That was quite some time ago.
Okay.
Yeah, and since we decided to undertake further consultation, we sought to move it out to the 1st of July. But until we're satisfied that we have provided the necessarily level of consultation information to participants, we will, and obviously we've still got to pass the legislation, let's be fair, then we'll continue to prosecute the argument of the benefits of the card to the people that are on the Basics card.
All right, I know the chair's looking at me.